Okay, so we're going to go into some of the Great Pyramids today. Does anybody have a preference? What should we start in, Sophie?
King Khafre's Pyramid.
Khafre's Pyramid. Okay, I'm going to click on that. And we're going to enter the pyramid, and I'm going to also touch the part where we hear the expert archaeologist introduce it, okay?
If you're trying to penetrate into the heart of Khafre's pyramid today, you'd be embarking on this arduous journey down this passageway, crouching in a heat and humidity so high that at times it just has to be closed in public. What is really interesting about this burial chamber is actually the invisible. Khafre's pyramid builders, his architects, could bank on the experience of his predecessors, and so unlike the Great Pyramid, where they had to put stress-relieving chambers above the ceiling, they could instantly get this gabled roof right to take the pressure of the entire pyramid above.
Okay, so what do you think that is ahead of us there? That black area? Think. Hunter, go ahead.
Maybe some coffins.
Okay, maybe the tomb where they put his body. I'm going to click on this little eye at the bottom where it shows the information. It says the graffiti on the wall here reads in Italian, discovered by Giovanni Belzoni, 2nd of March, 1818. So when was that? 1818? About how many years ago? Just approximately. If we're in the year 2000 something. Caitlin?
Maybe about like 200 years ago.
Yeah, 200 years ago. Belzoni, however, wasn't the first person, whoops, I lost it, to enter the pyramid since the time of the pharaohs, despite taking credit for it. A fact he knew to his great disappointment. He knew he wasn't the first one in there. Khafre's black granite sarcophagus, so that's the big tomb that we saw, or the coffin that we saw. The sliding lid of which is now propped open on top is partially sunk into the floor. Very close to, but not exactly on the north, south, and vertical axis of the pyramid. It's kind of facing like a compass rose, okay? It is thought that the niche in the stone in front of the sarcophagus once held the king's canopic case, containing his mummified organs.
Cool. Can we go look inside?
No, it doesn't let you go in there. Do you guys remember what it means when we see a bright spot on a wall? What does that mean? Sam?
It means there's a picture there.
It means that there's an actual picture.
There's
So,
right there.
right, so this is one up here.
Whoa.
So that's what it actually looks like. So they built some reinforcements there. Let's exit the pyramid for now. I want to take you guys into a different tomb. I think we're going to go into the tomb. Hold on. This tomb down here, okay?
It's like a maze.
This is the tomb of Yasin, who was amongst other things the inspector of tenant farmers. What is really fascinating about this tomb is that at the entrance a lady is depicted called Nebuchadnezzar, who appears to have no relationship to Yasin whatsoever. This indicates to us that Yasin may well effectively have stolen this tomb from someone else. Well, this funerary chapel is covered in standard offering scenes, and this wall is no exception. This large scene covering the entire wall was probably copied from a nearby tomb. If you take a closer look at the lower part of this wall, you will see that the decoration is unfinished. It almost looks like the artist just put down his tools and walked away. For reasons we can't explain, the majority of Egyptian tombs never get completed. Take a look around the room and you will notice that even the niche containing Yasin's statues only bears inscriptions on one side.
Okay, so I'm going to zero in on those inscriptions. She said it's only finished on one side. there's the picture. You look on the left-hand side, there's nothing carved in there, is there? But this is his statue. He was an inspector. He was not a king. It's pretty cool. Should we light up that last part there? This is Yasin in front of an offering table. Let me just click on something. So this is his title. He is the overseer of the 6 tenant farmers of the palace, custodian of the document containers of the king's decrees, king's wab priest, inspector of the tenant farmers, privy to the secret. Yasin. Okay. Yeah, Kira.
When you click on the face to see what it looks like, you can see what it looked like then.
Right, yeah. So that's a picture. Oh, I'm sorry, let's go back then. You're saying to look then again. Okay. So I'm going to click down here. So that's what he looked like back then. More colorful, right? The paint is still there. Pretty cool. After thousands of years, obviously it's been worn off. Alright, I'm going to exit this tomb. So we were just down in here. I mean, it doesn't look like much. It's actually under the ground. It's just a little opening. Okay? Is there anything else you guys want to look at? We just have a few more minutes. Amanda.
The Great Pyramid.
The Great Pyramid. Do we go in there? No.
Yeah. If we went in King Khufu's pyramid, but the Great Pyramid.
We're entering the Great Pyramid of Khufu through the original entrance, which is not normally accessible to the public today. The Grand Gallery, which is over 150 feet long and almost 30 feet high, is one of the most impressive architectural spaces in the world. Entering into it from this low passage, it's like coming into a cathedral, and it's heartbreaking to think that it was never intended to be seen by anyone. This magnificent gallery is a befitting entrance to the burial chamber of such an illustrious king.
Yeah, I just showed that.
King's Chamber.
This is what the Grand Gallery looks like. It's very, very high in there. You want to go down into the King's Chamber?
This picture.
Okay. So it says the King's Chamber was built completely of granite and is empty, apart from the great red granite sarcophagus. Again, that's that tomb, that's that box. The corner of which was destroyed when the now missing lid was removed by ancient robbers. 2 shafts in the wall face each other from opposite sides of the chamber. These shafts project out to the outside of the pyramid. Robotics expert Rudolf Gatenbrink cleared the northern shaft from debris and sand in the 1990s, so not too long ago. The team fitted the shaft with pipes and a ventilation system that reduced the humidity in the pyramid by 30% and keeps it stable. Okay, so what they're saying is that even now people are trying to reinforce these. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that little gray spot right there is probably the air shaft. Okay, so this is kind of like we're looking through the inside of the wall. And so they've fixed that. They've gotten everything out of there so that more air can get in, and that just makes the pyramid stronger. Okay, and then there's another one over there. Do you see that little gray spot?
Let's go to Queen's Chamber. Yeah, there's a Queen's Chamber.
Queen's Chamber? Where's that?
Just go back, but it's back by the beginning. It's back by the beginning. It's by the upper chamber.
I showed you that already, buddy.
No, that was the one that I showed us.
Here, let me show you this picture, right?
The upper chamber.
See this one?
That's scary. Yeah, we heard.
Why do you think they have that gate across it now? Why would they have that there? Sam, what do you think?
So people can't get through it.
Yeah, there's a reason why they have to keep parts of this blocked off, isn't there? All right. So this kind of shows going down to the Queen's chamber.
Oh, this picture's
Here's a picture. It almost looks like another tunnel in there, doesn't it?
Yeah, except for I can see
There's another little air hole. I'll zero in on that. Okay, that's not very big, is it?
Yeah,
It's about all there is in there. There's not a lot in there.
where's the tomb?
Well, she must have been in there at some point.
Gosh. She left it. Probably she was dead. She broke up with the maybe she came back
Well,
alive.
Alex, question.
I think that was the tomb on the wall.
Yeah, maybe, or maybe that was made for a statue or something. All right, you know what, guys? We are going to have to stop for now. But nice job listening. We'll try to get in one more time, maybe, okay?